Alright, so we have the floor in the final location, and I made this newer pad. I had some yard debris here that I cleaned up, so the footers are going to settle a little bit, but they're adjustable, so I'm not super concerned. I'll just level it out if I need to. So the floor's done. That is the nesting box side. I just cut those 4 windows out, and I'm going to put the linoleum down now so that it is pretty much waterproof. I'm going to lay it over the entire floor, and then the walls will sandwich on top of it. And I'm thinking that I'm going to actually probably put some construction adhesive between the walls and the floor as well, just to add another layer of moisture protection. And then I may also caulk around the corners. I just want to prevent the moisture from the chicken waste from seeping into the wood and creating a mold problem, or just starting to rot the wood out. So I'm going to lay down the linoleum now, and I'll be back. So here's the linoleum. It's a 6x8 piece roll from Home Depot, and I decided to go with the wood grain. I thought it'd be kind of fun actually to have a wood floor in a chicken coop, but have it be linoleum. They had other kind of lame patterns, but I chose this phony Pergo wood floor pattern. So I will actually have enough to do 2 floors actually, because this floor is a little over 5 feet wide and a little over 5 by 4. So 6 by 8 will give me 2 floors if I build a second chicken coop for somebody. Well, here it is, linoleum floor. I don't think I'm going to glue it down. It's one extra cost, and then I'm going to sandwich it between the bottom of the walls. So I think, you know, maybe a little loose compared to your house, but this is a chicken coop, so I'm not going to spend the time or the money or put in the effort to make it perfect. And then if I want to take it out, I can at least cut the inside and put some more down, and maybe I'd glue it at that point, but I'd have a second chance at putting another layer down. And I decided to go with linoleum instead of painting it. I mean, the plywood needs to be protected, but I just decided that linoleum would be a better surface. I think it's a lot more water resistant, and you know, it's possible the chickens might scratch through it. I'll just pay attention to that and see how bad their toenails are digging in, but I can always add more litter if they get down to it, and or cut it out and just paint the floor if linoleum ends up being a bad idea. So we'll see, kind of a little experiment. So here it is, all put together right now. It's not complete, but you can see the open section where the nesting boxes will go, and then here's the front door. And the roof, it goes on as a separate piece. So I've beveled this edge at 14 degrees to catch this rafter, and it sits up on top here. And there's some camber to these 2x3s, so they're not touching perfectly right now, which is fine because they will see a snow load. So they'll be secured down so they don't blow away. Here's a section where I had to actually extend the length of my 2x2s because I messed up and I cut them to the short dimensions instead of the long ones. And then here's a view of the door where the clean out will be.
Yeah.
Is this your chicken coop?
Yeah.
Tell me what you think.
I think oh, that worm gets smashed.
Did that worm get smashed?
What happened?
I don't know. Tell me what you think of the chicken coop.
I smashed it.
You did?
Yeah.
Are your chickens gonna come live in here? Is that cool?